man, you know what I'm doing, right? I'm talking with OC.
Talking with OC.
Well, actually, he's talking with OC. Man, and I'm Big AC the one. Man, it's a Friday night. I'm feeling so good about this, man. Love being in the new digs, man. Getting a great reaction out of this whole new movement that we got pushing on. And I just got to say, I'm fucking elated, man. I'm ecstatic for what's to come.
For
You
sure.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, straight up. Definitely got some irons in the fire, y'all, and cooking some things up, man. If I could just start off by saying, man, last night was a cool night for me watching sports for the first time in a couple of weeks. As y'all know, for football, I ain't got shit to talk about. Bang bang Niner gang, man, we flat right now. But yeah, shout out to the Ravens. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, as a Warriors fan though, right?
Yeah.
Man, to see Kuminga actually be a featured player last night, you dig me, and bang out 33 and be dependable down the stretch, right? And actually look like a veteran that's there doing what he's supposed to do. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. I know the Warriors is going to try to be aggressive, and they're looking to put somebody high profile with Steph Curry. But I hope that don't mean running Kuminga out the building. As good as Wiggins been playing, I'm sorry, Wiggs, but it'll be time to go.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get rid of Kuminga. I think it's other players that's on the block.
Yeah.
What if they can get a Giannis?
See, and that's what I'm saying, right? Like, at a point like that, because you're not losing athleticism and you're gaining so much dominance, I think at that point, like, it's worth it. It's worth it, and you get to keep Draymond, and you get Giannis and Draymond holding down the middle on defense.
Yeah,
we would go from one of the worst interior defenses to one of the best.
The absolute best.
The absolute best, bro. The only real knock that's been on the Warriors over the years a lot is, man, they ain't got enough size. They ain't got enough size. You get Giannis in the middle, and you still got, let's say, I don't know, you got Giannis, Looney, and Draymond to be your bigs, really, and hopefully they can keep Trace Jackson Davis. You know what I'm saying? But he might be trade bait if Giannis is coming, because they're gonna want some size back. But shit, man. Either way it go, If Giannis or Embiid or one of them like certified bigs could come.
No, I don't want it. I don't want Embiid. Embiid don't got
Me
the
neither.
mentality. He don't got the mentality.
No, he don't.
To be a champion, coming out saying that I'm not gonna play back to backs. What are you talking about?
Right, dog.
I know you get hurt, but come on, man.
He ain't got enough dog in him, man.
Yeah.
Like you just hit the head on the nail. Like, dude, you are one of the premier players. You got generational skills.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? You
Get
got
your ass down there at the block.
Man, come on, right? And do what you're supposed to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You never heard Charles Barkley. You never heard Charles Barkley talk about how I want to play.
Man,
I'm not gonna play back to backs. Get your ass out there and play back to backs.
Man, Charles Barkley, Dan Marley, that era of players, right? Man, you had to damn near tie them dudes up to the floor heater in the locker room to keep them dudes off the court.
Straight double.
Yeah, straight up, man. Oh man, hey, I just wanted to welcome everybody, man. Some special shout outs to everybody that is out handling their business, man. I just want to give a shout out to y'all, man, because hey, the world is built on people who do what they're supposed to do. So just shout out to y'all, man. Let me give everybody an applause, man, if you're handling your business the way you're supposed to. So what you been having going on the last couple of days?
I've been knee deep in my counseling, working.
Yes.
I've been on one of those grinds. You know how we do it. We get into our mode and we just go.
Man, straight up.
We look up and days have gone by. You don't even know what day it is.
Man,
and it's just things like that have come upon myself. But I'm still out here. Listening to the right podcast, listening to your Ham Right podcast, C Ham and D Ham. Just out here.
That's it. Sticking to the grind, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to, man, to getting to lace the people with some of the events and some of the appearances that you got coming up too, man.
Yeah.
As well as featuring some new music, man. Like, yo, this is a hell of a time, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, right?
Yeah.
Now that politics are out at the forefront, all I want to say, people, is never fall asleep on what's going on. What
Mm-mm.
right that when it pertains to your money and your your well being, but at the same time too, I'm kind of glad politics has kind of faded to the rears a little bit because man, that's an intense environment, man. When it's them elections going on and people is fighting for what they say they want to believe in and shit, it gets heated. It gets heated. You know what I mean? Man, I did a job for a lady the other day, right? Working on her house, and she was like, "Now, when you go pick up the material, baby, I want you to go to Lowe's because that's owned by the Democrats. Okay, you understand me? Now, Home
It's owned
Depot,
by the
that's
Democrats,
owned
huh?
by the Republicans. So I would prefer if you don't go to Home Depot." And I was like, "Hey, you the customer, right? So the way
Yeah.
you do that, you gonna get it your way." But
Yeah.
I mean, it really like caught my attention and like, dang, man, people is really on this to the point of like, man, don't support this business and go with this business because of a political affiliation.
Hey, I think people should just let people have their personal opinions on who
Yeah, yeah,
they get behind, and not try to project
right,
their views and things on other people.
right,
Um,
right.
because I think that you could be for somebody that's not popular and still have your opinion, still
Yeah,
you should still be able to live in the world.
that's it. And it's always been said, opinions is like what assholes. Everybody got one, right?
Yeah.
And as true as that is, right? The one thing that we all had to learn to do is to respect the next person's opinion, right? And it's
Mhm.
okay to disagree. You can agree to disagree, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going out like no punk or no sucker, just to say like, yeah, dog, okay, I see we ain't gonna come to the same on this one, so I'm cool with moving on with it. You believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, and that is what it is.
That's it is what it is. I'm not gonna tear down my good friendships and
No,
relationships with people just because who they support. I mean,
right, right,
they may be supporting them because of something else totally different.
man.
You never know.
And you
Uh,
telling a man, no, that ain't cool. I don't want to be friends with nobody that supports
yeah.
that person. Like, dude, but yeah, they support people that had this disease, man,
Hmm.
and that's what they saved my mama life,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
supporting the people that supporting my
Yeah.
mama. you know,
Yeah.
everybody got their rhymes and reasons. Look at my boy, man. He been on that paper chase so tough, double
Man,
dipping,
triple dipping.
man, getting that chicken and keeping it all nutritious. Man, y'all, welcome to the podcast without a name. It's 7:30 on a Friday. YouTube, how are you doing?
Yeah.
By the way, I want y'all to know that the best streaming platform around is motherfucking StreamYard, Jenna dig.
Dream
Uh,
yard.
yeah, if you really want to get your podcasts out there and you have your little, your staff meetings where everybody can get in and talk fluidly back and forth,
Yeah.
like tennis,
Yeah.
like tennis, or like me and
Yeah.
OC, you did. StreamYard, that's the one.
Hey, got back in contact with one of my friends. This lady I've been knowing for a while. She
Yeah.
just opened up a credit repair business.
Okay.
When I get the specifics on it,
Yeah.
I am going to probably spread it on our podcast.
Please.
But I also will be interviewing her on her success, her
No doubt.
being a single parent and being
Man.
able to lock down the businesses she has locked down.
Man.
She has progressed since we last talked, and man, it's wonderful to see people walking what they've been planning for 5 to 10 years. They've
Yes.
been planning to do.
Man.
Good to see it.
Hats off and kudos to her. Like, man, because it's everybody's got obstacles and things, priority, all this kind of things that can get in the way of
Yeah.
accomplishing goals, man. And to be able to to step out there on firm ground and believe in yourself, right, man.
Hmm.
That's a powerful ability right there. That's a hell of an accomplishment. So hats off and kudos, and I can't wait to the interview, man, because
that's another one. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it together. I think we're gonna do we're gonna set up one together where it's all of us together talking about business, talking about getting people credit back right.
That's right.
People, try to bring people to the table instead of leaving them off the table. You got some smart people that just need a little bit of direction.
Man, straight up. You know what? And honestly, like the key to everything, I think that people inquire about for the most part, like how can I get on with this? Consistency, right? Mm-hmm. Find a level where you can succeed and consistently deliver that product or that performance every time, and you're gonna put yourself in a good position. Man, we stand on business all day, so I can't wait to get the queen on here to tell us about the financial literacies and some beneficial information out there to the people.
Yeah, she over in the Bahamas right now. She taking a little end of the season break.
Hey.
So but hey man, when you could do that, I suggest doing it. I suggest renting you a what is it called? All inclusive resort and going to hang out.
Man, I think that's a cool check. Man, on the real, right? I ain't gonna lie. Anything I can afford to do that I have the taste for, man, I'm gonna get out there and test them taste buds and see what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like man, it's nothing worse than when you work hard, and you fail to treat yourself. You dig? So like man, you can take care of mama, you can take care of baby, you can take care of baby mama, but if you don't take care of you, nothing but sad.
It ain't gonna work.
That's it.
It ain't gonna work.
It can't work.
It can't work.
It can't work. It can't work. How can you love me and you do not love thyself? Like there's no way that's gonna be flying around here. Man.
So that thing been going around on the internet.
Okay.
This lady and this guy are married. The lady and the guy, they decided to go see his daughter in a different state.
Yeah.
So the woman already made them miss the flight because she was late or something she did. Right. But then it was like they say it was like 10 minutes to them opening up their gate to get on their flight, and the wife wanted to go to Starbucks and get something to drink, and the Starbucks was at a different hangar. So it was going to take more time to go over there and come back. They may miss the plane than you know what I'm saying, than to go. So the wife, she chose to go over to the Starbucks.
Now wait. Now she didn't already made him miss one flight.
Already made him miss one flight.
Okay.
So and check it, he going to see his daughter.
Yeah.
So she left, and then the controversy comes in he was left there to make a choice. Do I get on this plane and go see my daughter, or do I wait on her and miss this plane again?
Now, before you drop the conclusion, I'm gonna let y'all know. Feel how y'all want to feel about me, but she would have been catching up with me in a little bit, because about really coming between me and my kid, and I see that you ain't supporting me the way you supposed to. Then hey, I still love you, baby, but I got to go.
I got to get up out of here.
So what did bruh do though?
Bruh, he elected to take the flight.
Hey,
I elected to take the flight. And so the census was he wrong or right? I immediately said that he was right for taking that flight.
Well, you know, I can't
feel about my kid and how I feel about my daughter. Man. I wouldn't have missed the first plane.
Man, straight up. So you know, I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth after I done put it on the ground. You know, I feel like he was right all the way, 100%.
All the way. But I think it's one of those things where people always saying we don't support them, but when it comes time for us to be supported as men and things that we should be doing. I think sometimes we get the short end of the stick where the woman is just inadvertently not seeing the importance of what's going on at this particular point in time.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this for the role that men have been handed in society over time, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are shortchanged on the ability to have the need for emotional support,
Yeah,
for you know, a safe place to be heard. Like, you know, we're supposed to be balls to the walls all day, every day, but that's what I do when I'm out there fighting the world off and fighting the world to get a dollar for us. But when
yeah.
I come home, that's the last thing in the world I need.
So my thing was this: what was she thinking? Was she thinking that
Man,
she was going? What did she? Was she? See that be killing me, because it's like some women want a man to be a man. She
right,
want him to take over and want him to do his thing, what he do,
right.
but then also would like him to uh sit in front of the TV and play the game all day. That's something that don't mix. It
It,
don't mix.
it don't
You
mix.
can't
You know,
you can't have both.
no, you can't. You can't. You know what I mean? You want your man to have a nice body, you got to let him get to the gym.
Yeah, you
You
gotta let him
dig?
get to the gym.
You want your man to have a nice smile, he got to take care of his teeth. Like the point I'm getting at is, yeah, you can't expect somebody to be under your thumb and not move unless you say so. When you don't
Yeah.
say so, for everything I need to have a good
Mm-hmm.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, man. And
Yeah. Yeah.
who wants a robot?
Nobody. I
Man,
don't. I don't. But I also want to be supported in
yes,
decisions that I make, because I don't make bad decisions.
no,
I don't think I make bad decisions. I make decisions that's going to be in a safe zone, that's going to help
yeah,
everybody. When I have to involve everybody,
no, no doubt.
when I'm doing myself, I could be a little bit more riskier. Um,
Hello.
but when I'm involving everybody else, then I got to be a little bit more cautious in the things that I do and say.
Man, and that's real, right? 100%. And like, everybody uses their discretion as far as what they decide to bring in on to weight the unit down, to weight the
Mm-hmm.
unit, and what you're gonna take on by yourself. It's not that you're trying to keep anybody out of the loop, but let's
Mm-hmm.
be real. Like, you would be sounding bitch made and needy if you said something every time you had a worry or a thought. You dig?
Yeah.
You would sound like you was undecisive and you know, spineless if you voiced every little you know, opinion that goes against the grain.
Yes.
So yeah, let's just be real, right? Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, you can't want me to be a man and not let me be a man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And it's another thing piece to that too.
yeah,
When you are making this choice to even be with this person, are you making this choice
right,
to cohabitate, or are you making this choice to do whatever together with this person? You got to understand that people are going to make decisions, and people are going to want to play their role
right,
regardless of what that is.
right.
And I don't want to be uh, a sex what is it called, a chauvinist or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm just used to governing myself, and
right,
I'm used to governing people in general in the situation too. So I make good decisions. It ain't like
right.
that I'm out here making questionable decisions like some people I know. And
Man,
so with that being said, I'm the king.
hey, you know what?
That's my attitude.
That's it, and that's the way we carry and conduct ourselves. And as long as a lady can conduct and carry herself as a queen,
Yeah.
right, she belong right beside you.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
I'm gonna say like this, you know, fellas, we gotta allow women to be who they are too. If she was dressing beautifully and sexy but not slutty,
Mm-hmm.
man, and you know that she know how to keep dudes at a distance and demand and command her respect, then
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, hey, if she wants to be beautiful and she's on her way somewhere else, we got to support them and allow that too, right?
Yeah, but it has to.
But within a respectful, you know, nature of the relationship.
Yeah. Because
And like they say, when you amongst the Romans, right? When you
yeah,
eat in Rome, you eat like the Romans.
yeah,
What I'm trying to say is, you did like, yeah, as long as she keeping it righteous and respectable, it's all good. Per the situation, you act accordingly,
yeah.
right?
But
Thanks.
yeah,
So
and then you only control yourself.
that's it.
You don't control what somebody else does. You don't control what they think. You don't control how they want to act. You don't
Exactly.
you just don't. So rather than sit up here and get an attitude or get upset in certain situations.
Yeah.
You should really think about it and be like, oh, okay, well, I don't have to be a part of that.
No. And guess what, though? For every action, there is a reaction, right? There's also a consequence for every choice that we make. So, so like at the same time, too, if she knows that it gets you in the stir for her to dress a certain way, and y'all are going back and forth about it, it's her choice to leave that night, regardless wearing what you want to wear. But now, the gate that you opened up leads to Pandora's box. Don't be mad when you step on a box of rocks.
No, because I had a conversation with somebody, and we had a scenario thrown out there. I said, you know what? We both adults. If we were to be in that situation where, you know, we living together and you came in, say you came in the house at 3:00 in the morning,
right?
You know, I'm gonna turn over. I'm gonna turn over and probably talk to you the next day about it. But I'm gonna be to the point to where I'm just asking you one question.
Right.
Is this how we rolling?
Because I ain't gonna lie, like the first thing that my shoulders tightened up when you first said it, and I was like, now, I don't know how we got to coming home at 3 a.m.
I don't know how that happened.
But
I don't know how it happened. But so I can be clear.
Yeah.
So we can be clear.
Because if we're using the terminology coming home,
that
implies that we got some boundaries and some ground rules and shit established. So like, if you coming home, anyway, not that you ain't grown enough to be out till 3 a.m, but that's something that before you ever leave, you like, yeah, babe, and then we're gonna go to me and the girls, we're gonna go to Denny's and eat, and we're gonna stop at our favorite little bup, and then I'll be home. Okay. But you gonna be home at 11 and you pop up at 3? Now we got a problem.
but my thing is this. I go back to what I said earlier. I don't control you.
No,
and I don't control what you do, but I can ask the question, is this how we rolling? Just let me know. I just want to know. Is this how we rolling? I'm not a tit for tat type of fella, but I'm just saying, if this is how we rolling, I just want to know what's on the playing field. I want to know what the ground rules is.
That's it.
Let me know.
That's it.
So I can make a informed decision on if I want to continue with that or not.
And see, and that's funny because like that seems to be one of the main difficulties in most relationships that don't work. Is somebody they know they doing something that don't really jive with what's up, and they know that if they say what's up, that it's gonna make everything change, and so they make the choice that their need to have it like it is more important than reciprocating like realness and transparency with you, right? And when you do that, that means you're betraying somebody. And I ain't gonna lie, betrayal seems to be the one thing that most people don't get back from.
I've
seen a lot of people forgive cheaters.
That's why it's transparency, man. You got to be transparent, but you also have to understand that there's two people, and then taking it a step further. Just let me know how we rolling. Is that how we rolling?
Straight up.
I need to know, because if it was the shoes on the other foot, I'm pretty sure they would want to know how which way what direction we going in.
Oh yeah. Man. And at the moment that she chooses to play stupid and go, "What you talking about? I don't know what you mean." Right? Okay, now you really let me know how we rolling. And since you wasn't woman enough to step up and say how we rolling, now we competing, and I got to win.
But you know what? I think those type of competitions always boil down to people really going out of bounds.
Right.
And so going out of bounds is one thing that I don't need to be. I need to be in bounds,
and you know what?
Clock need to be ticking.
I'm about to say, and honestly, really, that's a situation that I'm most likely to step from, because I don't got room for the type of energy and push that bring into your life. You know what I'm saying?
Because the amount of worry, the amount of energy you put toward other things than doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's very important to me.
Man, it is.
That's very important to me. I've been thinking about things that's important to me in a relationship, and that's a big one that's important to me. I can't be worried, just like you can't be worried about what's going on with me on that side. We should never be. Both of us should never be worried about that.
Man, straight up. You know what? And like we make, most of us when we're very young, right? We make those kind of decisions based on the wrong things, and we realize that, like, yeah, okay, there was years or time, months, whatever spent for nothing, right? Because really and truly, I was with somebody who was never going to be able to make it with me from the jump. But since they was cute, since they had that whatever it was that made you stick around, you stuck around. So yeah, as we get older though, we know that our time is more valuable than how we used it as a younger person.
Yeah,
and that's when you decide, like, okay, yeah, I ain't got time for no mess, right? So let me, like you say, let me know how we rolling, because once you provide me with new information, I gotta have the right to amend the way how I'm moving.
Yeah. We both do. We both do. We should, because as soon as I do something that you don't like, and it's something that is a red flag to you, you're going to say something. You're going to say something, and then it's going to be you don't want to talk to somebody that's one of those. Well, me. You don't want to talk to nobody that's stop tripping. You don't want to talk to nobody like that. You want the real.
No, exactly, man.
So that's all I'm asking for.
Hell no. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Bullshit is heavy, and I can't handle that bullshit on my back. My back is off like that, man. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. No, hey, on the real, bro. The other day, man, I moved the wrong way, and I had what was called a sciatica nerve fucking clear up on me, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dog. I ain't never been brought down to my fucking knees like that.
Yeah, those are bad.
And I'm gonna just say, it made me think to myself, like the choices that we can make ain't worth making a lot of times. Right. And all I can say is that, like, I've been on this kick about getting my health right, keeping my health right, and this was even just another wake up and reminder. But I just got to say, man, if anybody has ever dealt with sciatica before, that's some excruciating shooting pain, man. It locked my whole shit up.
Oh yeah. No, that's bad, man. That's some bad stuff. I mean, I've had that before, and it's no joke. The pain is no joke.
Yeah,
and it lingers for weeks.
That's what I was about to say. So I'm gonna try to see if I can jump on some physical therapy, man, and get this thing really worked out.
Get you some hot. Get you a hot. One of them hot pads too.
I was sitting on it right before we came on.
Yeah, no, those work. Those things work. I got a couple of them around here because of that thing right there. Because
straight up. And I had this advice nurse tell me to put a pillow right at the top of my butt and just lay flat, right? Man, by the time your body relaxes, it just, and it locks right back in. Yeah, man, locks right back in. But you got to get to the point.
What is she doing?
Huh?
What is she saying?
I don't know, but whatever it does, it opens it up, and it opens up your spinal enough, for that nerve to rest back and not be getting pushed on.
Yeah.
Woo,
man. You gotta mind somebody. Somebody you gotta mind one day. Woo. And that's one of the ones you gotta mind.
Hey, I do know what I did not know before.
So you gotta mind somebody.
Man.
Well, yeah, so that's basically the deal I've been thinking about with trying to get on that track with somebody and be good with somebody is you got to just be transparent, man. You got to get away from ego things. You got to get away from anything that doesn't have to do with having integrity. You got to get away from it.
Man, straight up. So, ladies, if you ain't with the bullshit and you looking for a real mother effer, if you looking for a real dude, you know where we at. We gonna be in the same place that we was the last time that y'all didn't see our faces. Show nigga from that end. And I'm out.
All right, man.
All right, dog.
It's talking with OC and Big AC. You know how we do it. We get straight to the point. So today, it was another one of those Friday night talks. You know how we get down. It's at the 30-minute mark. We just clown around, do our thing, and talk about some good shit, some relationship shit, some sports shit, some things like that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about things like that, get that out there like that. So If y'all want to continue with the podcast, it's Podcast Without a Name every Friday night, broadcasting live on YouTube. YouTube, TalkingWithOC.com, TalkingWithOC at YouTube. Big AC got his. He puts it all around Facebook and the thing too. So you know how we do it. I just like to say shout out to my boys from Florida, your Ham Right podcast. Yeah, C-Ham and D-Ham, they be coming with some good stuff every week. They drop every Sunday. Talking with OC, I'm gonna be on 360 Radio. 360 Radio. I'm gonna be on 360 Radio on Monday, 8 o'clock. So y'all tune in with that. I'm gonna be talking with Mick Yee, the Barbara Walters of this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Trap Barbara Walters. That's what you call her. So vicious. She does her homework. She's great for the she has a love for passion and love for music for these artists that's out here in hip hop, these artists that's out here in rap music. She artists from everywhere. She got from acting, rapping, all that. She got a passion for entertainment. So we're gonna rock out with 360 Radio. So this is Talking with OC. The Podcast Without a Name, Big AC the one. We all up through here up in this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna bring some more exciting interviews. I got one coming up. I'm trying to get with the credit report lady. I met her a while ago, and so we're gonna try to get on here and fix some people credit, get some people credit fixed. Because it can work. It can work for you. It can work for me. It can work for everybody. So just Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. And just remember, every Friday, tune in. 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's how we do it. Shout out to Coolio the Underdog. Shout out to the whole Bay Area. Shout out to the whole Crest Side. Shout out to everybody, man. We living in 2024. We're gonna go into 2025 for bigger and better things. That's gonna be on the horizon. So I'm out. Talking with OC. Game Lakes with no feet.